As a child, I used to actually eat dry pasta. Spaghetti, specifically.
We need to take like a big stock of them.
No, just one at a time.
Eat them like a panda. Boy, is one overzealous pot ready to rock.
It sure is. That pot is ready to go.
Hey, you want me to do some mac and cheese? I'm going to do some mac and cheese.
That's pretty good.
One noodle like catapulted out of that pot and into that one.
Did it? Brenner. Frankie, would you move on to the next pot, please? Then it off with that pot. Sit there for 25 minutes.
Just pounding my pod with this pot.
Yeah, exactly. It's all in there. Stir it. Oh, one spiral. That's the.
IGA brand products are developed exclusively for IGA's locally owned grocery stores. Support your community grocer and your family by purchasing IGA brand products that meet your standards for quality and your expectation for value.
That's still in middle schools today, that Marilyn Manson removed his ribs to suck his own. It's still in middle schools today. It just keeps getting passed on from 6th to 8th grader, and it will never leave. And Marilyn Manson hasn't been relevant for 15 years. And that was Communist Russia.
Where lyrics sing you. Spirals, yeah, just shred them to pieces.
Cut my spirals into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no spirals. Don't give up, like bleeding. Canned cheese.
Canned cheese.
Bega, macaroni and cheese. Canned cheese.
Bega, macaroni and cheese.
Canned cheese. You all right?
John went to the bathroom. You won't believe number 2.
All of these use a half cup of milk, which is usually what we'd use in a extra creamy, like a extra creamy. God, I'm losing it, Frank.
You ever worry about yourself?
All the time. Canned cheese going in, EJ.
Canned cheese going in, EJ.
Canned cheese going in, EJ. I can't get it out, EJ. The canned cheese won't come out, EJ. It smells like non-US macaroni and cheese. We'll do 2. We'll do 2. We'll do 2 max per plate, Frankie.
Guess what it tastes like?
Onions.
It seriously does. Ugh, I didn't mix enough. Ah!
Mine's okay mixed. Oh, it's so strong.
Quick, get me some onion pasta.
I am John Hunt. We're gonna make macaroni and cheese today. We've never made it before. Ever.
I assume he's referring to like Riff Raff.
Yeah.
From Rocky Horror, who was bald with long hair.
Riff Raff from Rocky Horror hairdo.
So the irony is that the mac and cheese guys have cut out dairy and are low carb.
Yeah, I cut out dairy too.
People are very difficult to talk to about it.
Yes. Not only that, but then if it doesn't work out for you.
You have to have a press release about like...
Yeah. So I'm not doing the low carb thing.
Like, what happened to the low carb?
Yeah, you order a big bowl of mac, and like, what happened to the low carb? And you're like,
you have
all right, attention everyone, as of...
Like, you have to oversell the idea that you don't care anymore.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I don't care
anymore. Are you sure you were doing so well in that? I know, I don't care.
Just to push them away forever.
Yeah, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the wall.
Let's talk about politics and religion and the wall. Let's talk about abortion.
Anything to get us off this topic.
Whoa, the cheese is green.
What? What do you mean?
Cheese is green.
Cheese that is green equals true. It may be a fact that we are not accustomed to eating carbs, that this is suddenly why they taste so good.
It's possible.
If you haven't eaten carbs in a week, they taste pretty good.
Ivan.
I don't think that's German at all. We have never had a German mac before. Never. Not one time.
Kaiser Spatzel.
Kaiser, we're probably pronouncing it wrong.
Kaiser Sose. Nestle makes the very best. Germany.
Now I'm gonna take my schnitzel.
No. And do what?
In the meantime, there's a tool that my father has to open the door on the stove. It's a metal tool, and he will drop it on the bricks once he's done. And it makes a very distinct tingling sound. And I know that that's the time to rush and close the door because smoke's about to come.
Yeah, we were here for it this morning.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna need, Matt, are you over by that door?
Matt, could you please? Most of what I know is just a few stories that he's told. That's my extent of German knowledge.
Oh, that was a great story about how you don't know something.
Fine, cut it all out.
Dr. Phil's like, the reason he has to run from his problems is because he has let the disease take over him. and I don't play games.
If he's going to talk to me, he's going to get serious because I don't play games.
Do you like Line Simulator?
I hate lines.
It's so chaotic in here that I could just say, excuse me, go right in.
Excuse me, guys. Think bye.
Yes,
They're doing it.
pouring Chuck is very overwhelmed. That one is like walnuts and other bullshit.
Okay, this one's walnuts and bull. I don't really like this one. It's walnuts and bull.
It's way too much in there for me. I just can't. So what do we do? It's such a mess.
Look at all the like discarded mac and cheeses. Like people tried them and then bailed after it took so much effort to get them.
I bought water from home, but I'm low.
What's the most amount you would have paid for a bottle of water?
Here, under these circumstances, $4.50.
Why a seagull costume?
Tipsy Seagull.
What?
Tipsy Seagull.
I don't know what that means.
The bar.
Oh, the Tipsy Seagull. So this is a promotional stunt.
We returned from the north.
Very good.
Not bad. Not bad.
My impression of mac and cheese is now like a sweet savory now, and I'm questioning everything I've ever thought in my entire
Are you guys gonna go back in again?
Yeah.
I wish you luck.
We have matching mac and cheese tattoos that we got on our honeymoon.
Can we, let's pull your pants down.
I would have to. So I'm at a citywide marketing meeting for the Convention and Visitors Bureau, and I'm wearing a hoodie that's all mac and cheese. I'm going to put it on in a little while. And everybody who's in suits are looking at me like, what's up with this guy in a hoodie? Until I got up and talked about the mac and cheese, then they go, you're styling.
Do I look there?
I don't want to be offensive, but it seems like you're drunk on mac and cheese. Which ones did you not do? The ones that are too far away?
No, I did those. I didn't do the ones against this wall.
Oh, so your strategy was like, I'm actually going to go far.
Penetrate.
Yeah, yeah.
Disperse.
Yeah.
And then retract.
Right.
So which ones on this side should we go to?
I don't remember what's in that room.
What's more American than a 4th of July Mac with... Let's start again.
And what's wrong with United States of America?
Thomas Jefferson got into macaroni before he was in the White House, but once he was in the White
Was this
House...
when the White House was in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia before they moved it to... Oh no!
Should I time that to the War of 1812 overture?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Aladdin doesn't grant any wishes at the box office.
It did pretty well, though, didn't it?
Yeah. Aladdin granted all of Disney's wishes.
Yeah.
Passion of the Christ nails it.
Didn't we? These are totally the ones you'd read in Variety, by the way.
Lord of the Rings is Lord of the box office this week.
Yes.
Godzilla is king of the box office
Yes.
this week. Bohemian Rhapsody is queen of the box office this week.
Oh, geez. You should totally work for the trade papers.
In the absence of good refrigeration.
You just rolled fish and Cheeto dust?
Yes.
I've been slicing butter into pats.
Why are they called Pats?
I don't know, Frankie.
Patriots.
Oh, New England Patriot butter.
Tom Brady slices. They call them Pats most places, we call them Brady's. And then we kiss our sons on the mouth.
We haven't even talked about our hats yet. Is it just gonna...
What hats? I have 6 boys. Nothing Gordon Ramsay can say to me.
I gave birth to them naturally.
It's an undone focaccia bread.
It's an undone focaccia bread.
Undone. What does that mean, undone?
It's not done.
It means it's not done.
My job as a person who doesn't do drugs
Yeah.
is to like meet with drug addicts and be like, stop doing f***ing heroin, yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't you go learn how to cook scallops and I'll do your f***ing heroin.
And then they put the heroin in the microwave when you told them to put it in the oven. And then it's just that.
You're storing your needles with your spoons. What the f***? There was one where he found a dead rat at the entrance of the restaurant and he just wouldn't stop. He was like, there's a rat! Don't let the milk overboil, you f***ing donut. It's an undone Thomas Jefferson mac and cheese.
You're gonna need to add black pepper to cut the saltiness.
Okay, Nina. This is the last time you ate proper mac and cheese.
I think I would like a little bit of black pepper on it.
Well, by all means, Zach.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you.
Black pepper would be nice on it, too. I agree.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Yeah. I like that better.
All right, let me have a little black pepper, too. I'm going to sample it.
Thank you, Frankie.
Oh, yeah, with a little
Thank
pepper.
you.
It's not a preservative per se.
Just a binder, basically.
Just a binder.
She skips 1. She can't say 1 for some reason, but she'll go 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 10. So are you gonna find yourself? Will you find yourself using sodium citrate on a nightly basis? And you may ask yourself, how did I get here? And the sodium citrate helps bind up the mac.
It's okay. It's fine. It's only a medium-sized disaster.
Because I love you and I miss you. Semolina milled in Arizona.
Why would you mill anything in Arizona? You can't grow anything there.
That's a good point. Bronze dye on the pasta.
Well, that's a good thing. We know that bronze dyes are the best way to go.
Because it gives a coarse texture to hold the sauce better.
That's right.
Says it.
Yeah. I was like, wow, Frank is really up to date on bronze dyes.
You enjoy YouTube channels that are about abandoned places.
Oh, I do, very much so.
So you guys would really get along well. I don't know if you've met each other.
Oh, yeah, we have met once or twice.
It's really haunting, though, just to think of myself like being real calm and then dead. Can you imagine I'm just sitting here making BoxMac, relaxed, dead.
So my whole life was just a setup, you know, for my eventual slaughter.
Yeah. Wow, you think we're already there?
I think we're getting close.
I think it could be there.
I think it could be beef.
Imagine if there was a Chernobyl the musical. It's only 3.6. It's not so great, but it's not so bad.
Ooh, it's not so great, but it's not so bad could be a first act song. Because you could have a lot of people of differing opinions, like people who are much more concerned, people who are much less concerned.
I think it's bad. It's not so bad.
But he keeps saying that it's not so bad. You know,
it's only 3.6.
I'm not sure that it's 3.6. Not so bad. Peter Pan has a mother. Christopher Walken going, Peter Pan has a mother. I don't think people were as afraid of macaroni and cheese in the 70s and 80s.
No.
I think back then it was like, it's one of many things you could eat.
Yeah.
Because they were all so thin. They were like, this isn't gonna faze me.
No, I'm gonna be fine. Cancer's gonna get me.
That's how you know that you served somebody something nice, is at the very end you go,
yeah, you know that somebody really put some extra effort in.
this little hand motion means that like just the right amount's getting in.
Oh, yeah.
It's not being over or underdone.
Oh, yeah.
If I find a baby dying, I will save it. Warning.
Warning.
If I see John in that house overheating, I'll smash all his windows open.
No, my Wizard's AC!
I like the idea that your apartment is basically a hot car.
That we have to get everyone out of right now.
That's kind of a little bit elderly of a life.
It sure is. Realistically, Frankie, I'm 40, basically.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's time. It's time to not be a youth anymore.
Wow. And it's got a hilarious man on the front.
He looks so dissatisfied about the possibility of eating macaroni and cheese.
I'm gonna go with forlorn.
He looks at me like he's got like a Mr. Darcy thing, kind of a guarded, like, but I will dance.
You hold your tongue.
So it's a heat and eat, is it?
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
So when it's vegan, how could it possibly taste like beef stew?
Sugar.
Wait a minute, Nina. Not all sugars are vegan.
Making hundreds of batches, they claim. I don't buy it for a second.
3 batches.
The last couple of times she tried even vegan Macs, she got nauseous, sick, headachy,
I just don't
gassy,
Cranky.
Constipated.
illiterate,
Illiterate. Unable to operate heavy machinery.
unable to concentrate for long periods of time.
Yes.
And had an erection that wouldn't resolve it.
I was gonna go there, Nina. I couldn't quite get there.
You couldn't get it up?
Yeah, I couldn't get it up.
That's his problem.
It tastes like, oh God, it smells so fucking horrible.
Ooh.
Tim Curry played a sexy, androgynous pile of slime.
They really shouldn't have made pollution sexy.
Oh, it's so sludgy. Wait a minute. Nina has to eat it at the same
No,
time.
get away.
Would you eat that, please? Stop being such a puss.
It's not that bad.
It's not.
It's mustard and onion and a few chemicals. Focus on those 3 tastes. Mustard, onion, few chemicals. Mustard, onion, few chemicals.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
Mustard, onion, a few chemicals.
I'm gonna look for a noodle that's actually cooked.
Oh, Nina's not doing great. You need some water, Nina?
Oh, okay.
Look at Nina.
Oh, look what you did to Nina! No, Frankie, I told you not to do it. Just focus. Onions and mustard. Onions and mustard.
Onions and mustard and a few chemicals.
I mean, I don't exactly expose myself to nasty food for no reason.
Sure,
all the
I
time,
understand, Nina.
like Frankie does.
There's a reason we're on TV.
That guy is right about the prospect of having to eat these noodles.
I think he's overselling it.
Frankie, what?
Do you stock mac and cheese at your own home?
Absolutely not.
Well, I'm sorry I asked. I can do an okay Elmo voice. I don't know if I can do a good enough one that like to sustain a whole.
Could you do it right now?
Yo, in Elmo's world.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, all right.
You have to kind of yell from the very back of your throat.
Yeah.
Is it Mac time yet?
No. 38 minutes.
It's the best French macaroni cheese.
We're having a steamy day.
Ah.
Action, please. The French.
The noodle here looks real plump.
That's the plumpest noodle we have in stock, sir. It is infected with herbs.
A plump herb infection? Oh gosh.
No, that's Garbin Ehrlich. We're seeing this.
Garbin Ehrlich. Careful. That one's infected with Garbin Ehrlich. Stink. Stank. Stunk. Wow. Yoda rotten. Bacon Mac. You really are quite plump.
Good morning. Are you bringing a bowl with you?
Yup. I have the feeling that she just wants it out of her house.
And you want it in your house?
Why are there these attraction signs without any attractions?
F-88! It has no attractions! Two exits have no attractions in Connecticut.
Look, here we are, 84N.
50 feet ahead, there'll be another attraction.
There is. There's another one.
Nothing on it.
There's another one coming up just after that.
There is.
No attractions.
Like $100 a seat, isn't it?
$100 a seat. My buddy ate 18 lobsters yesterday.
Lobster?
Prime rib and filet mignon. And he didn't even eat a salad.
There's the breakfast menu. The primary breakfast menu is on the opposite side. Then we have additions, and then
This,
oh, okay,
and then you
we've got
this one.
We've got
And then
Christie's. Okay, this is We're in the town. We're in Shelton. You're starting to get the businesses named like Shelton Pizza, Shelton Storage, Shelton Realty Co., Shelton Old Folk Home. None of these places really exist except for the pizza one. But Shelton Memorial Hospital. There's a Shelton promotional sign. Shelton House of Wigs. Shelton Floor Coverings. Shelton Kitchen Design Center.
Shelton Drywall.
Shelton Drywall and Plastering Co. Shelton Landscaping.
Shelton Food and More.
Yeah, Shelton Food Plus, yeah. You know, it's just, there's lots of places named, you know, after the town.
Look at this photograph!
Oh, it's quite a lot here, isn't there?
I bought you a hat. I, of course, unfortunately didn't come in costume.
No, you're just you as you normally are.
Yeah. I wanted to feel cute. There's always a John Hand in the B-roll. Oh, yeah. I'll do it with my cat. What do you call this, Mac?
This is Apple cutting B-roll, which is not a lot of B-roll in that category.
My dad, you know, he was always really meticulous about the back seat and stuff.
Yeah.
For a long time, he had like a blanket, like a kind of an ugly blanket over like the back seat. And it was like, but now it's an ugly car.
Yeah.
With this ugly blanket, but it protects the seats. What is the point? What's going on, Dad? You've turned me into this.
This is not going to be like disgusting, I hope.
It's going to be disgusting. I only remember the one song, the one that everybody remembers. Memories in the mother.
You don't remember?
I remember the Mr. Mistopheles.
Mr. Magical Mr. Mistopheles.
Yeah, not my favorite.
Jellicle cats, Jellicle. I don't really care for any of his musicals, to be honest. I think they're all kind of.
Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Phantom of the Opera is pretty sweet. Angel of music. Fruit flies flying around all the apples, pooping on the false graph.
But it's also, I don't know. I mean,
Try to take me seriously.
I can.
I just want to say, hey man, this is somebody's fetish. Okay, John's going to pour the cheese into the pasta.
Pour the cheese into the pasta.
It's one giant apple. No! It doesn't necessarily evoke the fall or Halloween or apples or a harvest or an orchard.
Clay not seen exposed to the world since the 70s.
The bowl is big pieces. John went, oh no!
Let's put the nail in this coffin. You definitely.
No, I don't want to hear your anti-logic. I want to feel bad. I ordered a replacement bowl for $33. It'll take a little time. It has to come from New Jersey. I'm gonna take it right down to New Jersey, get another bowl, put it behind the seat. Smash it.
That's how we get our rocks.
That's how we get our rocks off, is smashing bowls.
Broken ankles.
Yeah, very broken ankles.
What's with the face? The face is like, toilet. You know what's gonna look really dumb is when he walks.
There's another one.
That is haunting. You have no idea how crazy looking that is. Holy
I would be
holy Have you seen my flat scratch collection? This is the biggest flat scratch we've ever tried in the BoxMac kitchen. What's coming up next time on Flat Scratch? Flat Scratch. Today on BoxMac. Hey.
Could I just sit down and let you do the episode?
You're doing a pretty lousy job of being Frankie.
Oh, interesting things. Let me just briefly check my phone for an interesting thing. Here I've got an interesting clip. I'll cut in the clip in editing.
Can I just sit down instead of going on the mic?
Do I sound a little like Winnie the Pooh all the time?
Can I just sit down? I have a rumbly in my
tumbly.
Poor unfortunate souls. Keep stirring.
That would be a fun twist. You have me edit one.
Oh God, I'd be mortified.
I don't think it would come out. Do you think
I don't think you can edit. I want you to literally walk in John's giant shoes. Nothing here made me go ho ho ho.
No, I was wanting to go home.
We're gonna visit the Schwer store afterwards.
Get your Schwer. Well, you can.
I'm not sure, I'm not sure I'm that into snowmen. I like them a lot.
Look, don't make me cut together a compilation.
Look at this cute snowman. Isn't that nice? See, we've lost a couple snowmen over the year from the Great Snowman Collection. So whenever I see a snowman that fits its style, I'm compelled to purchase. This would not be compliant with the style. That's too kitsch. Wow, there's all kinds. They're called snow babies.
Too cutesy?
Too cutesy, yeah.
Oh, you like this guy?
I don't like his black eyes, though. I like the snowman. This one right here. I think this one's a little more me. $16.99. He's in the possibility list. I would consider some of these, but we already have kind of an extensive collection of snowman. Well, look, I have one of these. The matching pair of it broke. This is the kind of thing that would go really well in that collection. I think I'm gonna pick it up. Yeah, I like these.
Yeah?
These have little hangers on the bottom so you can put them, because I always need somewhere to hang my my stockings. Oh, that's really nice. I might get this. Look at me, I shouldn't buy things. I think they're really nicely made. I'm gonna get it.
I'm not sure I'm that into snowmen. I like them.
You should make a Junter Klaus ornament.
Oh, I could do that. Oh, I hate this.
Now also feel the texture.
Oh, I hate it more.
This is the fat, lovable snowman section.
Oh, I don't want anything that looks like me. Thank you. They're like fat and bald to boot.
Wait, when did you become bald?
I'm balding,
Yeah, you're in a good shape. Are you coming over?
Yeah, a little.
Tell the people.
Yeah, you're thinning a little in the front too. It's happening to all of us,
You don't have to pick on me.
Yeah, I just felt a little attacked, okay?
Anita's boobs haven't done the same since she had Gloria. I love that snowman up there.
Look how balding in the front he is. Like he's got way too many eyes.
I apologize that it's highly taped again.
There is a lot of tape. I wasn't gonna say anything. The tape again is strong. When people send in boxes, if you could use weak tape, beautifully stitched. The stitching is noodles.
The little orange stitching. And then the BoxMac logo. Look at that.
Look at that. Oh, I love the border too.
This is mac and cheese fabric. I'll say this, I don't understand why homemade are two words.
You guys aren't sponsored by Possibilities, but you are sponsored by the Snowman. Frosty, the Snowman. God.
There's a...
I'm Jewish, I don't know the snowman's name. You know the famous snowman.
Frosty ought to be available to other denominations.
I think so, but they would have
He's really racist though. You don't need to demonetize us. It's a joke about snow. Jews drink Coke. Santa likes Coke, I guess. He hates Pepsi though. He loses his mind.
Oh, John's gonna...
Oh, they're awful. It's filled with little spikes that dig into your skin. On the first day of Maximus, Matthew made us a bowl of mac and cheese.
So who wants to do number 2?
That's
Mommy and Gloria.
That's you guys. I gave you some big beefy shoulders now that I'm looking at.
It's tough to get Nina's booty just right.
That's Santa.
It's Santa Daddy. This is me from last year. I'm a lot shorter than my wife.
Mommy and Gloria and Daddy.
Wow.
John.
It's me.
That's Santa.
I think most advent calendars have 24, but I was like, I'm not doing it.
See, it's an Uffy one.
These are my false craft napkin rings.
Do you like these napkins?
I do.
Then you should put a ring on it.
Oh gosh, I guess that's why we invited him here.
I'm trying. Oh, you want to see a trick?
No, I don't.
1, 2,
Do it.
3, 4, 5. I counted to 5. Ta-da!
I was a little on the edge of my seat.
I'm gonna have you pass me out some dishware. Do you want to help? Do you guys want to help?
Yeah.
Sure. Why does your shirt match the plates?
Did you not notice that everyone's shirt matches the plate?
Where am I? What's that?
Is it too phallic?
How many dicks have you seen that look like this?
A lot.
I think we should all stop and obsess.
I think we should stop and kill it.
I thought my wife already left.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, let's get the women out of here so we can do the folding napkin segment like men.
Did Jews use false graphic Christmas?
What?
Hallelujah. Holy sh**. Where's the Tylenol?
All right, EJ. Now the only thing that can save this is good B-roll. So
it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
You want to come help me make a snowman?
Okay. That's a snowman. That's Eddie.
It just needs to be white rice. If you really wanted to, you could do wild rice.
why not brown rice?
That's fine.
Why not quinoa?
Oh.
Why not millet?
Ooh, I want millet. Good. Jesus Christ. Oh, I should have used the damn filter. EJ, don't look over here.
Do what you must, John.
I gotta kind of hold my snowman sphincter.
You gonna give that to someone, Nina?
Oh, I'm supposed to give this away? Now that I know that we're making these as gifts, I'm making mine for Zach.
Okay.
I call Zach.
I also want to give it to Zach.
No, you can't have Zach. I called it. You've got to pick someone else.
Just make sure the water bottle's not on the table or Frankie will f***ing kill you.
You stretch it over, just like you're putting on a condom awkwardly. Those are the condoms you wear when you want to get pregnant.
Yeah, baby, it's totally safe. I saw this on BoxMac.
Look, we have a little hat for your cow.
It goes right here.
It goes right here.
Good job.
Thank you. If you make this with 2 gentlemen, they really do hog the glue.
I don't think you've asked for it once. Would Madame
I
care
was being
for some
polite.
Fabri-Tac?
Add it and wait till it fully melts before you add some more there.
So whip while I nay-nay?
Yes, and just add like maybe a half a bag. You're gonna put the whole bag.
Oh, I thought you said put a half a bag in.
I'm gonna put the whole of that one and then a half of another and then a whole another. So we got a lot of cheese to go. And just add like maybe a half a bag. You're gonna put the whole bag. And just add like maybe a half a bag.
We're gonna put the whole of that.
Just add like maybe a half a bag.
Here, I just want a little bit.
Each morsel you eat means one less morsel.
For a second, I thought you were reading on the back of the bag or something. Each morsel you eat means one less morsel. Hoi!
I wasn't in focus. Oh well.
When have you ever actually sharpened footage and it looked pretty good?
Never.
Never. When have you ever reduced noise in audio and it sounded pretty good?
If it's really bad, then it just sounds like watery echo.
When you're like previewing it? When have you ever reduced noise in audio and it sounded pretty good? If we burn this, are you gonna cry?
We'll just give up and we'll. I'll just go to the bedroom. I'll just go. I'll just leave. It doesn't seem like there's enough cheese in it.
Well, do we have more?
I got more cheese in the fridge. What do you think this is? That's all I can do.
That's all he can stand. He can't stand no more. Whoa. Ew, it's runny. On the record here, we want to dry out the mac. We want to bake it for a good long while, maybe with some dry-ass breadcrumbs. And
they actually say to have breadcrumbs on it. I don't think I even have any bread.
Even Ritz's or something, dude.
Oh.
Even Ritz's or something. No, it's eggnog and mac.
It's not. Oh my God, it's weird. Really solid top, right?
I mean, it's mostly cracker. We're talking about it like we made something good here. Still smells like eggnog. A delicious eggnog mac. It's a bit arse, and it's a bit shite.
I don't know how to say this, but Worcestershire.
Get out of here. Get out of here with your dad jokes.
It's wrong. It's wrong. Where's the wing sauce? The wing sauce. I'm crying. It's a good wing sauce.
I have to say the crackers.
The cracker crust is actually the tastiest part. Easily the best part is the stupid crust.
Let me go fish it out of
All
out of the ass of your kitchen.
I mean, you mean the floor? A real kind of synthetic, salty, like bad, bland cheese flavor.
Disappointed.
Get hype
I'm reasonably hyped, Nina.
so you can drink your pasta water.
I kind of want a Diet Coke in that.
Pasta Express, just pour in boiling water, cook. So
You still have to, why?
You first boil
Why
the
not
water.
just put
But Frankie,
your
I have a
pasta?
boiler.
Instead of waiting 7 minutes, you wait 3.
Okay.
Hold you forever, ever and ever.
Unbromated.
When you don't have any bros. Me and Duncan have unbromated.
How do you even tell when it's done? It's not like I can get a noodle out of this monstrosity. Here, I have a broken piece of Platzcraft. When you order Platzcraft from eBay, about 40% of the pieces you get arrive damaged.
Failure rate. So did you get a tremendous amount of Platzcraft?
All the plates, all the mugs.
It's very sad when it arrives and it's totally like smashed up. This is done, right?
We don't know. Cement at the bottom.
Awesome.
It's so easy.
Well, look at all the water. I drained it.
Ew.
You're just straining again.
Bon appetit.
De Niro de-aged.
I'm a man of about 25.
We can start with the Table Max. I'm gonna get some salt for this water.
Table Max.
The Table Max.
We can start with the Table Max.
I don't know what I meant by that.
Table Max. Do you mean the ones that are on the table?
I'm confused by myself.
Like, yeah, it's a white bean cartoon character. Put a full stick of butter in it.
I always laugh when like Annie's is like, the butter's optional.
The butter's not optional, Annie.
It's like use water instead of milk. It's like shut up.
Shut up. Can't bullshit her, Annie. I guess technically you don't have to put the butter in. You don't want to use the noodle taster?
I'll use whatever tool I want, okay? It looks very big grain. Big pieces. The cheese is big
Like
pieces.
a low light digital film.
I like the cheese flavor a lot.
What cheese flavor? 2 vegans.
Okay.
And then something that's kind of vegan adjacent, gluten-free.
Yeah, so the truth is we didn't have...
Ocean themed for no damn reason, especially if you're not going to be eating the sea creatures. You're doing a whole show on how to unveganize your vegan products.
Yeah. Are you vegan? Let's not be.
Let's not be.
We have here starfish, horse,
Seahorse. Not a horsefish.
horsefish, toxic people. Can you imagine somebody just bubbling up with actual toxic waste?
Sometimes you just need a day off.
A mental health day. It's called a vacation day.
Yeah.
It's literally what it is.
Yeah, I take vacation time.
Like, well, think about it. If you broke your leg, you'd have to stay home, right? I'm sad.
Everyone's gonna get heat.
It's really very odorific in here.
Smells fantastic.
That's so bad?
What you want to say is fragrant, not odorific.
Odoriferous?
Makes it sound negative.
Odoriferous still has a negative connotation, I think. You could just say it smells good in here.
Let me practice. It smells odorific.
Oh, you didn't do it.
Did I do it?
Big smells in here.
Big smells, fellas. Did I get the details right?
Okay.
Why'd you turn it down again?
No, I didn't.
I can't keep the heat. No, it's not. This guy is just like, oh, let's turn down the heat always.
Why are we looking for a pasta? I have a feeling somebody's gonna be offended.
Why you freaking lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying. Do you think you over-seasoned it at all?
Salt.
Shocker.
You gotta continuously stir your G free.
Yeah.
Or else you'll be G enslaved. You're not at risk of gluten problems with cheese, right? They can just do regular cheese, can't they?
Sure.
Why not just regular cheese, EJ? It makes me wonder how we've never done the sharp cheddar deluxe mac on this show.
We never really did. You checked it.
Yeah.
That's an embarrassment. I'm serving me tiny portions on my long plate.
I'm gonna do tiny portions across my shaft. John's just gonna do one line of expired mac. Do I get what's my?
You could do whatever the you want. Many Macs ago, this was my favorite shelf Mac.
Yeah. So broccoli in the medium.
Yeah. Wow, that was.
Do you see how careful I was too?
Yeah.
September 14th, 2018. What were you doing?
Frankie, I didn't go anywhere on Friday, September 14th. I stayed home. the whole day.
I'm not shocked. When was the last time you saw Kill Bill?
Oh, not since it aired. Not since
it
it
aired
was
on
in-
big televisions. Those Macs deserve their revenge. We deserve to die. Do you believe in ghosts whatsoever? No. I don't either.
I had an Apple IIe. I had not powered on since '92. Powered it on, and it worked for about a minute. And then it caught fire.
Gloria came home to an empty living room, and she said, "Naughty daddy, naughty mommy, don't get rid of couches."
Well, I got a spoon. I don't want to stir this, man.
I got you, bro.
I'm just stressed out by eating food this old. Ooh.
Super weird. Like maybe don't eat it.
Yeah.
It tastes like you spit it out? Yeah. It tastes wrong.
I can't evaluate it. I actually haven't had a real class Mac in a while. I shouldn't swear so much on the show. I can't tell anything about it. Like, it has pasta. It's the only property I can tell.
I can't tell anything about it.
I'm under an NDA.
I'm going back to Cali.
We're doing something unusual and different. This is BoxMac Quarantine Edition, I guess.
Yeah, business continuity activated.
During the tasting phase, I will try to pretend that I am Frankie and evaluate them as if I were.
So you're going to try to approximate how I normally evaluate Mac?
Yes, I'm not going to be that good at it. Honestly, you have your own unique Mac reviewing style. Let's see. You can sort of see the stove now.
I see the stove and I see a lot of you.
Yes. Now I suspect you see nothing but me. I'm not going to do audio because it'll feed back if I do, okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me via phone? I can take a bit of a selfie shot with the roiling Macs. Ooh, royal. I ended up taking almost all of my plants out, huddling them together and running out of the building before someone notices. If you were here, Frankie, you would enjoy this Mac quite a bit. I think you would also comment on the strength of the cheese flavor and how the spirals didn't really detract from the overall experience, even though they're kind of small and wimpy.
What are you doing?
I'm making microphones.
Yeah, you're setting up the audio? Do you have Pack B?
I'm the princess.
Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
Thank goodness for the MacDB.
The monolith, the floating baby in space.
Yes. We can't do 5.
Rapid Mac!
Rapid Mac. I'm not going to let your laziness about going 10 feet to get a pot determine this show. It never has. Maybe it has.
Sometimes I'm just so subtle you never notice.
Yeah. And our promise that you made a great choice. I don't think I did. That is so much salt. I have opinions about salt. We got an organic shells and cheddar.
That sounds like one for the trash bin. There's just a lot of moving parts with 5 Macs. It's a ballet, you know?
You've been doing 5 Macs since you were a kid.
No, I have never done 5. I think I've seen that sketch. Yeah.
Yeah, that sketch.
My brain's trying to focus on 4 tablespoon increments right now.
When he's counting milks, he's like, sketch.
All right, let's do 2 Macs next episode.
Okay, next episode, next time on BoxMac.
2. Just 1.
Do you want to do, should we do an episode that's just 1? We gotta buy this dude a pot. 150 episodes?
I never need to cook 4 things at once on my stove.
Except for when we shoot this show we've been shooting for 6 years.
And I've got mac soup. That's what I've got. I've got mac soup. We're gonna eat the mac and cheese soup that I've made for you. Yeah, the white cheddar was the best, but none of these are gonna win any Emmys for macaroni and cheese performance.
Make sure his hand is in the shot.
Yeah, I'll just put it right here.
I don't want to wonder whether or not he's leaning.
There is some appeal to me, right? Because if you remember back in the day, I would cook up, 4B and a pack of D and
and service all the D.
Yeah, service everybody with a big bowl of M&D and
doggos.
Doggos.
Yeah. When we floated the idea of using his stock of hot dogs, you know what I got? He didn't say no. He said, "Yeah, I have hot dogs." Yeah.
I have hot dogs.
Yeah. Well, can we cook them in the show? Yep.
I did not say no.
You need Angus sirloin steak cooked by a vegan.
That sounds like some extreme luxury. Like you're so rich, you're gonna hire a vegan to cook your steaks for you.
Like I like a little humiliation.
Yes, it's some Hollywood richness that we can't comprehend.
I've got 15 vegans who will cook us the finest beef. Here, we should both put our hands next to it.
That's not the bread.
3 Dogs, right? 3 Dog Night. That's a band from the 60s. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, but he helped me at drinking the wine.
Muddy water poop slide. Like maybe that is just too, because there's not just the muddy, there's not just the water, but there's also the poop and it's sliding.
I buy big barrels of Oots cheese balls, and I had one barrel and it had a defect, but it was not a negative defect. In my view, it was positive. It had a huge ball of cheese in it. I took a picture of this ball. You couldn't eat it, it was too strong, but I crushed it up and like distributed it through the rest of the cheese balls.
Nice.
It was delicious.
And that was where I learned you want to mix your mayo with your ketchup for your dipping sauces.
That was where it came from.
That's where it came from. Wow. I saw one of the girls do it.
Whoa.
I said, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And that's how I got into drugs.
You know what is really nice, actually? Steamed bread.
Steamed bread.
Steamed bread. Let me get this straight. You mix in the regular hot dogs and then mix in the vegan ones.
Yeah, either on top instead of or with regular cheese. Earlier you had it looking real Chef Boyardee.
Real Chef Boyardee. Let me see if I can replicate that. Does that look kind of Chef Boyardee? It should just look ridiculous. I need a serious lean. Like a real grade A lean. Frankie, would you just send me a telegram when those Macs are ready?
Are you tired, Jonathan?
Actually, I'm just steamed. Literally. There's a tremendous amount of steam going through the house.
A little bit milky, John.
Just following the directions, Frankie. All different types. Chia heads. Of famous celebrities, famous ones.
Famous.
Famous, a little upper. Like.
Look at the prep for the lean.
You making fun of me?
Never.
It's a pretty nice synthetic Blaken flavor, isn't it?
Blaken.
Blaken. I actually think it's a nice synthetic, since words are gone.
Spit it out.
So it's pretty far today. Today is 2020. We're gonna throw out a full stick of excellent quality butter. Here's what we're gonna do. Let me simulate. We're gonna do this. A nice fresh stick of butter right into the trash.
What are you doing?
There's a woodchuck right on the porch.
Oh, John, I was recently years old when I learned that a woodchuck and a groundhog were the same things.
Whoa.
Is it just me or does it look a little bit like Pepper's Farms? I stumbled. I said Pepper's Farm.
Pepper's Farm. You get like me in your old age. It looks like Pepper's Farm.
When you're at work, do you ever struggle like you got the words out?
No. If I'm just sitting in comfortably in a meeting room, I am quite
articulate.
Articulate, yes. I'm used to it. It's part of being a freaking huge.
Fargan huge.
A fargan huge. I need a lean.
You can't even try food. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
It would be good to lose weight.
No shit. Thanks for getting to the end of the Blu-ray, because on the Blu-ray, this will be the end of the Blu-ray.
Well, thank you.